Okay, so I'm sitting in meditation, and this is what came to me. So I get so wrapped up in fear that I feel like I'm liking this guy too much, or I'm so afraid to get hurt, um, or anything like that. Like, why do I feel this way? I ask myself, do you know who you are? Who is self? Who is Ruby? Who is self? Who is the person, my spirit? And I was like, well, self sees it from a different perspective. Self is strong. Self has a grander view. Self is more aware. Self is aware of self. Self is aware that who's behind the actor, who's behind the character, who's the puppet master. And that's who self is. Self understands that self is the puppet master. And if we realize that self is us, we are self, we are God, then we realize that we truly do have the power to control our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, and our reactions. So I was afraid that I was feeling too emotionally attached to this guy. And then I was like, you know what? Why am I afraid? And why am I attached? I'm confusing these emotions. These emotions are clouding my vision. And I have to put a stop to it, right? Just like in meditation, when you go in meditation, you have all your thoughts, they come in, oh, yes, yes. But then there's a point where it just stops. And you kind of choose when you say, stop, shut up, I just want to silence in your mind. You really do choose that in meditation. And more often, the more you do it, the quicker you get to the point of like being able to shut it off faster. So once you have that power, then you understand that you have control over your thoughts. And when you have control over your thoughts, you could be thinking this negative thought and it's making you emotional. And if you know that you have control over your thoughts, you can switch that thought into a positive thought and you can stop the emotion instantly. Or when you're upset or you're sad and the emotion arises or whatever, you write out the emotion, you let it happen. But you decide how quickly you get over it. So me, I want to get over it quickly. Because why? Because I'm aware of myself. I know where it's coming from. I know that this is just an emotion that's wrapped up because I have love for this guy. I feel like I love him. But it's a universal love, and it's a healthy love. I love everyone. Now, for myself, as far as myself, I know how strong I am. I know who I am, and I know what I want. It's hard to describe this, but what I'm trying to say is, I just keep getting distracted by him. He's just in my head, and it's like, I'm stronger than this. And at the same time, I just don't want to be love blind, is what I'm saying. I don't want to be love blind, but I won't be. Because the love I choose to have for him, I understand that it comes from a Mother Earth kind of love. So in a sense, it's almost like a motherly love that I have for this individual. And when I see it that way, I just want to help him and heal him. And I don't want anything from him. I don't expect anything from him. Because for the partner that I wish to have, I want him to be there for me. So, until someone's ready to commit that kind of love to me, I'll still freely give out my love to the world, because everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves a little help and understanding. And maybe they don't need sex. Maybe I shouldn't have sex with him. Maybe he just needs a fucking hug. And a kiss again. And a good talk. And maybe I'll just keep looking for my guy. Because he's coming. Yeah, it's been weird. It's been emotional. You know, you get so wrapped up in longing for a relationship for so long. Especially when you're so used to one. Or having one. You feel so lonely. You feel so... You miss human touch because it's a human nature to need human touch. But it's a beautiful thing what I'm creating here.